Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. I am here to provide a spirit-led message for you for the sign and placements of Taurus for the week of May 23rd through the 30th. So Spirit, what do you have for the sign of Taurus? Any advice, any general messages for Taurus? And Taurus, thank you so much for your likes, your shares, and your comments, and also your subscription to the channel. I appreciate you. Let's see. I feel like you're in a good mood, Taurus. What's going on for Taurus, Spirit? We have Taurus. This is for Taurus. What do you have for Taurus, Spirit? Reflection. I just heard reflection. Kind of like you're chilling on the beach and you're just thinking back and reflecting on how good, you know, your life has been despite things you've been through. Okay, like you're relaxing, finally. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups reversed. But before I speak on that, let me see what these other cards are, and then we'll kind of get some clarifiers and channeled messaging to complete the reading. Okay, let me go ahead and do that right now. Wow, I heard sky is the limit. Sky is the limit as I look over this Two of Wands, the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, all in the upright. But I feel like what's important underlying is that you don't slip back into the things of the past, like the options or the lack of options or the things that kind of went wrong in the past, not to slip back in that energy. Spirit, clarify the cards on the table, please. But be mindful of what's new, what's happening, what's bright now, what you can manifest, what you can create with the Two of Wands and the Magician. And if you stay focused with the Eight of Pentacles, work hard. Clarify the cards on the table for Taurus, please. Spirit. All right, there's one. Let me see if I can get one or two more. Uh-oh, I got a lot more. All right, so mature woman on the bottom of the deck. And let's start with this one. What is that? Message of concern. Okay, now I'm going to grab these and shuffle through them just to get an overall energy, because that's a ton of cards for a general reading. So let me see what I can gather. I feel like people have been watching you, watching your plight, Taurus. They know that you're really good at what you do. If it's an occupation or a little side hustle, they know who to call on when they need something in that regard. You have it and you are the best at it. You do it well. You have the best product. Yeah, so in the past, it looks like there was situations, blockages by way of people, by way of client agreements that kind of fell through the cracks and may have wound up in court to be settled. And could be a past relationship here that, you know, also got in the way of your plight, Taurus. Whereas there was a discovery of someone who did not have the best intent for you. And even energetically, they were aware, possibly had a little bit of a jealous nature, didn't want to see you succeed is kind of what I'm getting from this group of cards here. Let's grab... Actually, let me I'm feeling like I need to back up and focus back on this table. So give me one moment, Taurus. Let me follow through with that. So Taurus, this is an awesome time for you. Like I said previously, in the past, I don't feel like it was ever so open to you. Like your eyes were ever so open, like you were um, ever so open to this territory by way of, you know, your limiting beliefs, by way of just past circumstances and things falling through. This has been a long time coming for you, Taurus. And the Magician card and the Eight of Pentacles together makes me feel like, again, you're really good at whatever it is that you do. It almost appears effortlessly to other people, and you make it look really easy, like it's just second nature for you. You just have a calming way of doing what you do, and people really admire that, you know, in the way to where they know that you're the king or the queen of whatever this is. With the Nine of Cups here, like you have like ultimate abundance in this area, and as far as, you know, their views on you, like you really have it going on. And the Four of Pentacles, let me see, give me one moment, because this really talks about not letting go of like your material possessions, and of course money related, but for some reason, I feel like there's a different meaning. But let me be quiet for a second, Taurus, and gather this. Okay, so Taurus, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm picking up. So whatever it is that you're good at, whatever path that was that, you know, you chose to invest time in, that weighed you down in some aspects, because there were times that, you know, curveballs were thrown and it just threw you off. It just really kind of threw you off to where you may have, you know, switched and went off and did something else, or neglected this group of people that were following you and appreciating you for what it was that you're doing, you know, whatever that was involved in. If it were a work thing, if it were like a support thing, if it, whatever it was, whatever you're good at, and these people acknowledged that and they were supporting you, patronage and all that good stuff. Possibly you chose, the underlying reason you chose to do this was because someone else wanted you to do this. So I feel like there was constantly this battle in your mind, like, should, you know, and what is my purpose, my destiny? Am I following the right path? I'm only doing this because mature woman mom wants me to do this, or mom was this and she wanted me to be this, or we have a long line of people in our family who do this, because it's something that just comes easy to you. So that's why I'm in that energy right now. With the Seven of Cups reversed, though, I feel like, you know, did you really choose, or are you battling in your mind? Because I wanted you to be careful of this energy falling back into something I mentioned earlier in the reading, to be careful of that with the Seven of Cups reversed. But I'm wondering, just in your mind, just the battle of, you know, should I be doing this for me, or should I be doing this because this is just something that's always been done in the family, or, you know, I'm really good at this, but it just wasn't fulfilling you, or you ran into barriers along the way that just threw you off. That's what I'm getting here, Taurus, is now we have to really understand that the path is totally open. We create our own destiny with this Two of Wands here. And then with the Magician and everything else here that was really positive, the Message of Concern card standing over all of this is now is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? So I feel like this opportunity is, again, fresh. This is like new territory, like all over again. So possibly combining with this energy that you're feeling, you know, did you, now that the smoke is clear, right? Now that you're getting this new start, this new beginning, you're considering going back to whatever this was, this thing that came so easy to you. But now you're really in an energy of, do I really want to do that? Is there something new I need to be discovering, exploring? So yeah, I kind of feel like that's weighing on you a little bit, Taurus, even though it's a happy time. But that's starting to get in the way. And then again, I'm going to go back to the Seven of Cups reverse. Just be mindful of these negative thoughts and, you know, repeating patterns, becoming overwhelmed all over again. We need to try to avoid this. Trying to think what I want to pull next here. Let me grab some of these energy oracle cards, and I'm going to kind of shuffle them off to the side. And just a little bit. Come on, I lost some to the floor here, but they're back. See what's happening. Appreciate your patience, Taurus, as we navigate through this reading. And if this is resonating, please let me know in the comments, because I would like to know what's happening here, Taurus. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Taurus and this energy? All right, let's go with that. I'm not going to draw this out. You have the Angel of Love at the bottom of the deck. And walking away in reverse. All right, let's talk about this, because this is kind of where, well, it really is where we are right now in the reading. So it was in the reverse, but in the upright, this is an energy of being freed, like knowing now it's okay to walk out of the fenced in area, the gates, and totally leave this institution that you were in, leaving this safe haven behind. Like, it's okay to do that now. In the reverse, of course, it would mean something of the opposite, you know, feeling that it's not okay to actually leave, and creating those self-imposed limitations that are keeping you there. So give me one moment, Taurus. So that just, to me, answers the question as to why, you know, you're even considering leaving something that is so safe to you, something that just comes easy to you, something that, you know, is effortless, as I stated previously. Why would you even be considering that? I want to grab a spell casting oracle card to try to tie this in, or either leave you with some advice here, Taurus. Spirit, please clarify or offer advice for Taurus and this energy. All right, this flipped over in the deck, so travel. Travel means to me in this energy that even though it's dark, it looks dark, you can't see what's beyond. Even when you're on the ocean and it's dark at night, you can't really see you know, what's beyond. Whereas if it were in the daytime, you can see the sea for miles and miles. But this lets me know, Taurus, that it's okay to leave this area. It's okay that there's going to be a lot of unknowns beyond this, because this is really all that you know. You've spent a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of effort in this, but then again, still, it's something that, you know, people look up to you for. They know that you're good at it. You're like highly recommended for this. But to go beyond this is going to be something that's going to be full of, you know, the limits, the doubts, the uncertainties. But this is giving you license, Taurus, to go. Don't even worry about that it's dark outside. Don't even worry about you have on this gorgeous gown and you're in this little bitty canoe sitting on the sand in the canoe, and you definitely want to get out in the water and go, but you're like, it's dark. I have this beautiful gown on. This is not even really a boat that's going to carry me. But this is giving you full license by the light of the moon and the star to trust. So I'm going to leave you with that, Taurus. Trust. Hope this helps.